This video is to review some of the things that you need to keep in mind when you're subtracting whole numbers, and I'm also going to show you a strategy to help whenever you're subtracting across zero that might be a new strategy for you that you can try out. So we're going to start with just some regular subtraction. So remember to make sure that you line your numbers up. You want to start with the digit furthest to the right. So when we're dealing with whole numbers, that's going to be the ones place. So we're going to subtract, let me get a different color, 9 minus 5, which is 4. So there's a little rhyme to help you know when you need to regroup. If there's more on top, like there is here, then there's no need to stop. So 9 is more than 5, so we don't have to regroup. Then we go to our tens place. We have 1 minus 8. This one we have more on the floor. The bottom number is bigger, so we need to go next door and regroup. So we're going to take from 100. That leaves 1 left, and give 10 to our tens place. So now we have 11. 11 minus 8 is 3. I can't do 1 minus 7. Again, I have more on the floor, so I'm going to go next door. 6 becomes 5. That becomes 11. 11 minus 7 is 4. 5 minus 4 is 1. Put my comma. 0 minus 0 is 0. 1 minus 1 is 0. The other thing you need to make sure to do is add to check your answer. So what we're going to do is you're going to add your difference, the answer you got, with the smaller number, and it should equal the number that you started with. So we want to add 1,434 plus 104,785. So 4 plus 5 is 9, 3 plus 8 is 11, 1 plus 4 plus 7, so that would be 12. 1 plus 1 plus 4 is 6. 0 plus 0 is 0, and 0 plus 1 is 1. So 106,219. That's what we started with, so that we know that we did it right. Adding to check your answer is a really good way to catch any little simple mistakes that you may accidentally make when you're subtracting, especially when you have a lot of regrouping. Okay, here's another one. 201,412 minus 125,604. So again, we've got the numbers lined up. We're going to start in the ones place. 2 minus 4, I can't do that. I don't have enough ones. So I'm going to take a 10 and turn that into 10 ones. So now I have 12 minus 4, which is 8. 0 minus 0 is 0. 4 minus 6 I can't do. There's more on the floor, so I'm going to go next door and give that to the 4. So now I have 14 minus 6 is 8. 0 minus 5 I can't do. And when I go next door, there's nothing there. So here's the trick that might be new for you. So what you may have done in the past is gone, okay, I'm going to take that, take 1 away, make that 10, cross it out, and make it a 9. So that way works. I'm going to show you another way. You can say, okay, this number right here is 20. Well, I know 1 less than 20 is 19. So I'm taking 1 from 20 and giving that to my thousands place. So now I have 10 minus 5 is 5, put our comma, 9 minus 2 is 7, 1 minus 1 is 0. Again, we want to add to check to make sure we subtracted right. So I'm just going to use my answer as part of my addition problem. So I'm adding this bottom number, and we want to get what we started with. So 8 plus 4 is 12. 1 plus 0 is 1. 8 plus 6 is 14. 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 1 more is 11. 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 7 makes 10. 1 plus 1 is 2. 201,412, that's what we started with, so we did it right. Okay, here's another one where we're subtracting across zeros, and this one is the example on your chart, so be sure to work it out. So we have 5,000 minus 4,918. So starting in our ones, right off the bat, I can tell that I'm going to have to do a lot of regrouping because I've got a lot of zeros up top and a lot of digits that are greater than 0 on my bottom number. So again, the traditional way would be to come over to this 5, make it a 4, make that a 10, cross it out, make it a 9, make that a 10, cross it out, make it a 9, and make that a 10. The new way that I'm showing you is to say, okay, I can't do 0 minus 8, so I'm going to look at this number all the way till I get to something that's not 0. So 0, 0, 0, 5. Okay, that's where I'm going to stop. So I have the number 500. I want to think about one less than 500. Would be 499. And then I'm going to take that one away and give it to my ones place. 10 minus 8 is 2, 9 minus 1 is 8, 9 minus 9 is 0, and 4 minus 4 is 0. So again, we want to check our answer. So we're going to add what we took away, which was 4,918. 2 plus 8 is 10. 1 plus 8 plus 1 is 10. 1 plus 9 plus 0 is 10. And 1 plus 4 plus 0 is 5. 5,000 is what we started with. So we know we did it correctly. If you don't get what you started with, then you need to go back and see if you can find your mistake or rework the problem. All right, last one. Here's another one where we're subtracting across 0. So we have 700,000. So I can tell that I'm going to have to do a lot of regrouping. So let's try it with the new strategy I was showing you. So we can't do 0 minus 7. So I'm going to say, okay, what number do I have here? So now this can get a little confusing because of the zeros, or because of the comma. So you have 7 and then 0, 0, 0, 0. So that's 70,000. 1 less than 70,000 is 69,000. Oh, there we go. I'm sorry. Whoops, I did that wrong. Let me back up. Sometimes teachers make mistakes too. So we had 70,000. 1 less than that would be 69,999. So we took 1 away, and we're going to give that to our ones place. Now that looks better. So now we're going to do 10 minus 7 is 3, 9 minus 2 is 7, 9 minus 1 is 8, 9 minus 6 is 3, 9 minus 8 is 1, and 6 minus 4 is 2. Again, we always want to check our subtraction by adding. So we're going to add what we took away, which was 486,127. 3 plus 7 is 10. 1 plus 7 plus 2 is 10. 1 plus 8 plus 1 is 10. 1 plus 3 plus 6 is 10. Put our comma. 1 plus 1 plus 8 is 10. And 1 plus 2 plus 4 is 7. So 700,000, which is what we started with. So I would encourage you to try out this new strategy when you're subtracting across 0. Some of you may be doing it already, but it just saves you a couple of steps.